Hey guys, I'm Jason Kapnick, one of the co-founders of S.P.O.R.T, and I'm here to teach you how to swing a kettlebell. Here in my garage gym, I got my haircut that I did myself under the quarantine shelter in place. And the kettlebell swing is one of the biggest bang for your buck movements as far as home workouts go. I'm going to teach you a basic progression, one that we've used at the RKC, one that we've used at Catalyst a lot. I think this is the simplest way to learn how to swing a kettlebell. And if you want more coaching, we're going to be doing a completely free virtual workshop that's going to be Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. Open to the public. If you're watching this video, you're invited, and I encourage you to bring family, invite others, and we're going to do some live coaching on the kettlebell swing. We'll be going over some troubleshooting and give you a chance to ask questions and pick my brain on how you can fix your kettlebell swing. So hope to see you all there, but for now let me show you how we would teach the kettlebell swing. So the first thing that we need to know is that the kettlebell swing is a hip hinge. And what a hip hinge is a horizontal displacement of my hips. My hips go backwards, okay? As opposed to a squat where my hips go down and my chest stays up. In the hip hinge, my chest will approach the floor as my hips go straight back. So when we do this, we want to have a neutral spine. We don't want to be rounding at the back here. We want to be in a good neutral spine position. This is the most important thing. If you cannot get your hip hinge, do not progress. Figure out your hip hinge, then figure out the next step. And that's kind of the theme of this video, is to figure out each step and then move on to the next step. Don't try to do it all at once. Master and then progress. So once we've mastered our hip hinge, whether that takes us 5 minutes or whether that takes us 5 weeks or 5 seconds, the next step is a kettlebell deadlift. So in the kettlebell deadlift, we're going to stand over the kettlebell. We're going to push our butt back into that hip hinge again. I'm going to grab the kettlebell and I'm going to stand up tall at the top. Almost like I'm doing a plank here, but I'm rotated 90 degrees. I bring it back down and I bring it up here, okay? That concept of the plank at the top, I'm here. Really important, something we'll come back to. So step 1, hip hinge. Step 2, kettlebell deadlift. Step 3, we're going to use a kettlebell drag. This one's optional. I know a lot of you are probably working on hardwood, but or carpet even. So we're going to take our hip hinge, now the kettlebell's in front of us, and we're just going to drag it along the floor. Notice that as I do this, my spine didn't move at all. I didn't, move around at all. Really, the only motion was taking place in my arms. Step 3, once we've done that, is we're going to do what's called pendulum. So in the pendulum, we're going to start with our kettlebell deadlift. We're going to hip hinge. We're going to pick it up about about 4 or 5 inches off the ground. And then we're going to start this motion here where I bring the kettlebell back and then let it float forward. So I'm not swinging the kettlebell, I'm just pushing it back and then gravity takes it forward. So I push, gravity, push, gravity. And I want you to just get comfortable with that. Okay? Once you're comfortable with that, the next thing we can do is called the dead swing. And at this point we've done the kettlebell deadlift, we've done the pendulum, so now we're doing our first kettlebell swing. And it's called a dead swing because you're going to start on the ground and you're going to finish on the ground. And let me show you what a dead swing looks like. So I'm here, just like my pendulum, I pull it back. And then I stand up aggressively. Again, I'm in that plank position at the top. I'm not hyperextended. I'm not letting my back down. I'm in that good position at the top. So I'm going to show you a few more of these dead swings. I swing, and I put it down. Boop, 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 boop. Okay? So that's your dead swing. One of the things that's really important about the dead swing is that in my backswing, there's no daylight between my arm and my torso. I get all the way back to here. Once you're comfortable with the dead swing, you're ready to do a full kettlebell swing. And I'm going to show you a couple of those. All right, so easiest way to learn how to swing a kettlebell is with that progression, in my opinion. Give it a try, and if you need more coaching, you want more coaching, which you should, then Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., there's going to be a Zoom link, and we'll put it down below in the comments. Thanks so much.